Turn by Turn is the movie I'm reviewing today. This movie is on Chinemelo's channel. The movie is executive produced and produced by Destiny Etiko. A recap of this movie talks about a man who married two wives, one from Edo, one from Yoruba, and these women are yet to give a child to their husband, but they are always fighting. So this made the man to bring in a third wife. The third wife came and boom, she had a child, and this actually taught the two other co-wives a good lesson to calm down and do something about their problem that is making them to fight each other instead of solving and making their husband a happy man. So yeah, that's what this movie is about. What I like about this movie, I basically really did enjoy the storyline. That was amazing. I don't know if Destiny Etiko wrote it herself. Most of the time she also does write her own movies, so I actually enjoyed this storyline. That was fun for me. I like it. Next thing I like about this movie is location. I enjoy all the location that was used in this movie. The compound house, the room, that was nice. Their standard of living, they are not rich, they are not poor. I mean, they're not even middle age earners. The man is just a keke bus station master that is earning a small living and still making sure that his wives are okay. He has a business for them. Like, I like the standard of living for them, and this brings me to each location. That's the store that they were in. Each women had their own individual store just close to each other, and they're always fighting. I like all of that. Then the bus station, the keke station. Yes, a keke station master. So there should be a keke station. So yeah, there was. I like that location a lot. And of course the other location from the ghetto or the slum or the village, I don't know. Yeah, all of that shoots were really nice. Then the thief in this movie, that guy is always roaming, so they were always showing him as well, so I enjoyed that as well. So location for me was very okay for me. I like it. Another thing I like about this movie is cinematography. Cinematography is a hit and miss for me. The hit is the daylight shots, especially the store that they were fighting. Those shoots were good. Then the keke stations, those shoots were also good. Those were the two location scenes that I really enjoy. So those locations cinematography were good for me. I like it. This brings me to costume of this movie. Destiny Etiko's costume were fun as a Yoruba girl. Yeah, she did her makeup on point. Then we talk about the Edo or Igbo. Yeah, anyone, guys. She was also looking very cute and good. I like costume in this movie. It's called the Gossip Woman, lady. Yeah, I love her costume as well. And the thief. This brings me to the lady that was acting Uju's sister. That lady, I don't know why. She was so good in portraying herself as a disabled person. Oh, I appreciate her a lot. She did well. I really hope the money Destiny is paying her for acting that role is worth it, because she did that role so perfectly. She has a disability basically, and she displayed that very well. I enjoyed her role in this movie. I like that. Last two things I want to talk about is the frame size was perfect. Kudos Destiny, keep up with the frame size. I really enjoyed the movie. The frame size was correct. Viewing pleasure was met for me in terms of cinematography for certain scenes and the size of this movie. I really like that. And this brings me to the characters of this movie. Destiny was okay. Uju, yes. Gentle Jack was good. I like him as well, especially the Gossip Woman. That woman was jamming two women's head together, taking from here, taking from here, jamming there. I like her character. Then of course the women are always fighting. Women, our problem is too long. I enjoy all the scenes of Destiny and Uju always fighting. I took those scenes as comedy actually. Yeah, I took them as comedy, as fun. Nothing serious was going on. It's just two women who are fighting each other for their husband's attention and accusing each other. You know what I mean? So yeah, I just saw their fight scenes as comedy and I like that. I enjoy it. It's fun. It's YouTube. I enjoyed it. Those are the things I like about this movie. What I do not like about this movie, I'll start with this lady. Oh guys, I don't even remember her name. Anytime I see her in this Nigerian movie, I say, yeah, I know. She's going to pull out her ass out and curve herself in a C or V form and raise her ass up. Like, what the hell is that walking she always does? I mean, your ass, you've done BBL. Yeah, we see it, we can tell. Why does she walk like that? Why does she always shake? Like, what the hell is going on with her walking, her car? Like, I don't know who advised her to be acting like this, and I don't know why the directors of the movies that she's always on, they don't tell her to do better. Like, the way she acts, is it nice to you people? I don't know what to say that it will not come across as very offensive. I'm just holding back my words on the thing I want to really say about her character. I've done a movie before where she was in and I ignore her character because I didn't find it funny. And here I cannot ignore her character because she was the third wife that came into the picture. Why does she act so cringy all the time? Why is her acting like that? Do you people not see that her acting reduces your IQ? Why does she walk like that? Why does she talk like that? Why does she fool herself like that? Is she a comedian? Is her character a comedian? Is she a serious person? Is she teaching us something with her character? Is she an entertainer to, like, what is her purpose of her character when she's walking like this, talking like this, fooling herself like this, putting her BBL ass up like that? Like, what the hell is going on? I don't know if I should blame her for putting such a terrible acting. She does repeat the same thing in all her movies. You expect to break through with this type of acting? You expect somebody who is casting a role for Netflix to cast her? What the hell is going on, man? Like, she's supposed to be acting the same way in all her movies. She's supposed to be curving herself and her ass will be up and shaking unnecessarily. Like, the same thing she did here is the same thing she would do in another movie. Like, what the hell is going on? If you directors see this thing as good and want us to watch, then I don't know, man. I really do not know. If I see her in another movie and she's not the main character, I will definitely ignore her. That's why I'm wasting my time just talking about it now once and for all. I don't know if she ever sees this review or Destiny ever sees or watch this review. Please let this woman, she's a fantastic actress. I've seen her old movies where she doesn't have BBL, where she doesn't walk like this or do this fooling thing that she does on set, and I don't know why she has not adopted this kind of acting, and I don't understand, man. I really don't understand. There's something just off about her acting. It just reduces your thinking capacity when you watch her act. And you're like, will you pay money to go to the cinema and watch her? No. So why? You see the way I wasted time explaining her character? I won't talk about it if I see that this is the same thing she will do in another movie. I'm just going to ignore it because what the hell? This brings me to cinematography. Yes, like I said, it was a hit and miss situation going on in this movie. The keke scenes, I don't know what kind of cinematography. The camera angle was perfect. I was surprised that they could get something good like that in terms of, you know, the capturing of that scene. But the cinematography, lighting, the color grading, the pinking thing that was going on, I really do not F with it. Then the house, the shoot in the house too, I didn't like it. Then the beginning alone also, the cinematography, I don't like that as well. So yeah, it's a hit and miss situation going on in with this movie. Lastly, what I don't like about this movie is the length. This movie is super long. It's 2 hours plus. And the ending, I'm like, why did they rush? It seems like they rushed to end the movie. It might not be anything, but I just felt those last 2 scenes were rushed. They were like, yeah, these women are pregnant, so let's say they're going to give birth and let's end it there. So it just felt like it was so rushed. That's basically it. And that was something I didn't like. Least I forget, another thing I didn't like about this movie is like a replica of Battle of Booker Street. If you guys remember the Funke Akindele and Mercy Johnson, I think I think that's the cast. Yeah, this movie was about two women fighting each other, Yoruba and Igbo. That fight started from. It's almost similar. Immediately I watched this movie, I was like, this movie is similar to Battle of Bukka Street. That was something I was just so. I mean, it may not seem the same to you, but that's what I feel. It's just a replica. But yeah, those are the things I do not like about this movie. And on that note, I'll give this movie a 4/10. If you haven't watched 10/10, do what? Watch. It's showing on Chinemelo's channel. I'll see you all in the next movie review.